So this is one of the biggest debates in horror history, and I am very biased on this decision because Freddy Krueger is my favorite villain of all time. He is the monster of horror films. He is a monster before he even died. Touched my heart. He was a child molester, and then the family burned him, and then he got into your nightmares. So he was a monster before he became a monster, which is the best thing in the entire world. Oh, I hate debates so bad. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna put this down and go on my gut. So, one of my favorite things about Freddy Krueger is he is a sexual deviant. If you haven't noticed, because one, he is a child molester, and the scene in the bath scene, and the claw, and the vagina, and goes up there, it's just hidden subtext. It's subtext of sexuality. And in the second movie, it makes him completely gay. And then, speaking of gay, Jason Voorhees, all he does is kill, boom, with machete. With Freddy Krueger, he can go in between your dream world and your real world. He can only die temporarily. He still comes back, even though Jason can never die. He dies, or he kills in one way, which is a done. Freddy can change into long arms, and he can also turn into a giant penis, or if you want, a snake. And he can also he can also turn into a hookah smoking caterpillar. Thank you.
Everyone take a hand out for you.
Oh my god.
Hand out for
Wait,
you.
you need to do this while the camera's over.
Camera's on.
And,
I feel like this is cheating.
It's cheating.
I started your side when you started handing them out, though.
So, we're here to define who's the best monster, okay? And in order to do that, we have to define what a monster is, okay? So I'm going to go to Webster here. Someone or something that is abnormally large or powerful, all right? Jason's technically larger than Freddy Krueger, but that's not my argument, all right? The second definition is a person or animal that is markedly unusual or deformed. Both Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees are horribly deformed and burned. The basis for my argument is the third definition: a cruel, wicked, and inhumane person. So, what is cruel? Someone causing or inflicting pain, even death, with no concern for the other party. Let's look at Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees' body of work and see who is crueler, therefore more of a monster. I believe the second page, or maybe the third page of your handout, Freddy Krueger has killed 35 people. 35 people. That's more than me. It's more than you, I think. Possibly, give or take. 35 people. That's not including the 20 kids that he killed before the movies even started. Now, if you look at the second handout, that would be impressive unless it was compared to Jason Voorhees, who has killed 140 people. And I'm not just talking killed. I'm talking
Time.
2 ice picks to the head or neck, 1 garroting with barbed wire, 1 hammer to the head, 10 machete throat slits, 15 machetes to the head, and then finally 1 arm of Freddy Krueger ripped off by Jason, then having his own glove rammed through his torso. Why the f*** am I even up? He's already killed.
The panel is asked to regard any information that is disseminated after
Please
this
disregard it.
All right, raise your hands if you want Freddy Krueger to go to the next round.
Come on, guys, look at how creative these kills are. Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity.
I gotta say, Freddy Krueger's moving
You just
on.
won my argument for me. Thank you. Thank you.
So, first up, I'm going to say Godzilla is totally overrated. The whole King of Monsters thing is just a marketing ploy. I mean, Elvis was the King of Rock, but that was just racism. So, getting back to Cthulhu, Cthulhu Fhtagn means Cthulhu sleeps, right? So, Cthulhu is actually a dormant monster, but in his dormancy, he has been responsible for all of mankind's madness. The Necronomicon, right? That's a result of his madness-inducing powers. Necronomicon caused the entire Evil Dead trilogy and numerous other horror movies. Also, most of his victims end up in a nice little place called Arkham Asylum. Little known fact. And let's just be clear, Godzilla is the result of nuclear testing. He's basically a gigantic cancer lizard that's probably going to die in 6 months anyway. So the movies that Cthulhu's been in, personally, have been a little subpar. I mean, there was the black and white 2005 silent movie Call of Cthulhu, based on the book. And then there's the horrible, weird movie called Cthulhu. But he was pretty terrifying in that, causing this entire town to go mad. And when they fight, if they ever fought, and Cthulhu finally rose, one, we're f***ed if Cthulhu rises, because he'll devour the earth, all of our souls, the entire universe. He basically turned Godzilla into a dribbling idiot, which Godzilla basically is anyway, and then devour his soul, because he's a living thing. All right. Oh, and Aleister Crowley believes he's real.
Godzilla, the most famous and powerful of all of the Japanese word. Kaiju. Right? So like he's like the king of all monsters. He is the king of all monsters. He's defeated like every other monster. There are actual movies that show him killing and destroying every monster. He doesn't like people, he doesn't like monsters. He is just an introverted, beautiful creature who's misunderstood and just wants a little love, but nobody's giving it to him, so he's gonna take his radioactive breath and radioactive the out of you. Cthulhu, or Cthulhu, whatever the however you pronounce that name, is just like a space monster who's from space, and he's like a octopus. So Godzilla would be like, what's this octopus? And then it would be like, and then it would have sushi. No, that's not the word. Pig anuses, fried. Oh.
What?
Bacon?
What the is it? No, but it's like octopus and a little.
Off track, keep going.
Little rings, they're fried.
Calamari.
Calamari. He'd be like, you're calamari Cthulhu, Cthulhu-mari, right? Cthulhu-mari, he Cthulhu-mari him up. I win.
Who wants Godzilla to move to the next round?
Here's the thing.
It's
Godzilla, though.
Your argument sucked. You won.
Your argument sucks.
Cruise can't be allowed to win that debate.
I feel like that too.
I gotta say, I didn't want Cthulhu to be on the board to begin with, and you made a nice point about how it sort of expands across all of it. So, who wants Cthulhu to go to the next round?
No! It's Godzilla! He's the king of the monsters!
You sound like Godzilla right now.
All right, so Freddy takes down Jason, but thanks in large part to Chris's failed defense of Jason, which totally blew up in his face. But the big story is the first humongous upset of the tournament. Cthulhu takes down Godzilla, the king of all monsters. Michael Cruz really came in overconfident, really phoned it in, really let us down, Michael Cruz. Shame on you. Godzilla deserves better. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Click like and subscribe. Make sure you come back tomorrow for more Monster Madness. More Cinefix.